Hey everybody, it's Huey
And David.
and Charlotte. And today, what are we doing? Come back.
And today we're gonna give you some tips about...
How to improve your sex life.
Yeah, so recently we posted a poll on the community on YouTube and you guys wanted to see that. So, here we are. So, do you want to start?
Yeah, so there's like tons of things that you guys can do together to improve your sex life. It's really simple. You like a lot of those things, you don't have to go out the way to do it. So the simplest one is giving each other a massage. All you need is massage oil. Actually, you can buy it for less than $10, and it could be very sensual. And hey, who doesn't love massages, right? Especially if it's erotic massage.
And if you're good at it.
I am good at it. Well, the happy ending part, at least.
Wow. So another thing that you can do is actually touch each other more. Very often, you just... I just spat. So
Spit at each other.
when you live together, you see each other every day, so you don't necessarily think about it. Like, I don't know, just rubbing his ass or
You know, like very gentle, like touch, like kiss his ear. And you know, like just very simple touch gesture that can actually go a long way, even if you don't notice it.
yeah.
Or just go straight for it. Another thing, which is really common, but we often overlook, is kiss each other more. You know, it doesn't have to be like full on making out or anything, but like just once in a while, just kiss your partner, like even on like the cheek or wherever. You know, it's really like show your intimacy, and it could be a potential turn on.
So another thing that we would suggest is to live your fantasies. There is so much things that you might want to experiment, and being together for a long time, you might want to spice it up by just realizing one of them.
Like having sex in public without getting caught.
That's kind of risky.
Well, don't do anything that might get you in trouble, but like things like this is like a lot of time you have a little fantasy.
I really have a criminal record.
Just talk to your partner about it and see if you can make it happen. And it could be interesting or scary. Depends on what your fantasies are.
Whatever turns you on.
Or, you know what we should do? We should make it our mission this year to go to a, what's it called? It's like a kink or fetish festival kind of thing. You know, like how in SF they have Folsom? I don't know if they have like anything like that.
I'm in for a foursome.
Folsom, not foursome.
Oh.
Wow, guess what his fantasy is. Yeah, and also just kind of be like spontaneous. You know, like if you feel like doing something in a moment, go for it. It could be fun. And also what we have is, I think we talked about this in the past, is having a yes day when you don't have to say no to anything. It's one way to kind of explore the possibilities.
I think it's more about like surprising your partner, just randomly do it somewhere, or just
Yeah, behind a bush.
or in the washroom.
What? Oh, in the washroom.
With the washroom. My nose.
Oh no.
So yeah, basically change location. Try to avoid the bathroom at some point. Like, don't always do that in the bed. You have a living room, you have a bathroom, you have a kitchen table.
Just a warning though, do not have sex in the kitchen when you're cooking something. That is just
Unless you're
Very,
not
very risky.
unless you're not scared of a bacon splatter.
Also, another one is incorporating sex toys in your, you know, bedroom or wherever. It could be fun. Although sex toys are a little bit expensive, so we would suggest to check online. You might be able to find good deals there. And
Yeah, online is kind of fun, but I would also suggest to stop in a sex shop just because going there is kind of fun as a couple.
yeah.
It's always fun to just look at. You don't necessarily have to buy something. Like he said, just look online for that. But yeah, that would be a nice little trip to do with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. So yeah, another thing that you can do is role play. Not everybody is into that, but if it's one of your fantasy, why not dress as a nurse or something?
A vampire.
Or a fireman.
Oh yeah, and one thing that you should really do is having date night, like at least once a week. We all like really busy, and quite often we get
You have something in your voice.
Hey, oi. Also, don't forget to have date night at least once a week. I know everybody could be super busy with work and you can get caught up with a lot of stuff, but don't forget to save some time for each other, like to go out, even just to go to dinner, go see a movie together, go for a walk. Like these things, like really super important to kind of set the mood and, you know, keep your relationship interesting.
Totally. You can also play games. There's some games that you can create yourself, or there's even some that you can buy.
Oh, like games. I thought you were talking about video games. I'm like,
We're talking about sex.
Sexting would be interesting. You know, like just randomly send him like a naughty message. Like something you're gonna do to him in the bedroom tonight when you get home. It could really spice it up.
And take it slow. Sex should not be something you rush. The more time you take, the better it can get.
Yeah, foreplay. Get into it. Also, you can go to watch a peep show together.
That's not what it means.
Oh, that's not called a peep show.
Well, yes. Something to peep at. You give him a peep show.
You mean striptease?
Yeah.
Oh, and if you haven't tried this, try giving each other a striptease. You don't have to be like a really good dancer. Or you know, all you have to do is know how to slowly take off your clothes in kind of like a sensual kind of way. And it could be really fun. Who doesn't like strip club? So just bring the strip club home.
Another thing you can do, talking about stripping, strip teasing. I don't know how to say that, but you could organize something called Naked Sunday or whichever day of the week you want. But just spend a whole day. Make sure you don't have to go out and you're all naked the whole day.
It's kind of like hard for us though because we live in a building that our neighbor is like right across from us. So if we're naked, they're gonna see us.
Yeah,
for sure.
which I don't care. But someone's more prude than I am. So.
Well, David is like a bit of an exhibitionist, so yeah. And also it's important to also sort of track your sex life. I mean, you don't have to like write it down every time you have sex, but you kind of ask yourself once in a while, when was the last time you did it and where? Because, you know, like especially with people who's really busy, people with kids, you kind of get carried away and forget to give, you know, like time for each other. And that could actually easily happen, and if you don't keep track of it, you could go like 3 months without having sex.
Yeah, especially if you have kids, sometimes it's easy to forget about it. It could be as simple as putting a dot on the calendar. Nobody has to know what's that dot there for. And then one last thing you guys can do together is actually watch porn. I know it can be embarrassing, but can also be very fun and see what each other are into.
But don't overdo it because porn can actually ruin your sex life if you rely on it too much.
We're gonna make a video about that.
I know, but this is a prelude to another video.
follow if you want to see what that is about.
These are some of our suggestions on how to improve your sex life. Try it out, see if it worked for you. The thing, you have to be comfortable with it, so don't force it if you don't feel like doing any of these things. But it's good to talk about it with your partner and see where you want to take it. So
we're actually gonna have to try some of these that we haven't.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. And if you have any other suggestions, feel free to put in a comment.
And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like what we do and you want to be notified whenever we release a video.
Give the unicorn his horn. I don't know why the horn comes from down there, but bye, guys.
Bye, see you soon.